Hi, my name is Kat, I'm a yoga teacher, and this is my review of OfferingTree, which is software for yoga teachers, yoga studios and other yoga businesses. I spent about a week and a half exploring the different functions that are available through OfferingTree, and I also had an onboarding call where I was showing the ropes, I was showing the different possibilities and functionalities, and even simple questions like who do I go to for customer service. To give you a little bit of background on myself, I've been teaching yoga for over a decade. And in that time, of course, I worked in yoga studios that use different types of software, but most of the time I've worked for myself. And so I had to use a variety of services and apps to try and manage it all. Because when you're a yoga teacher, you kind of have to be a jack of all trades, right? You have to manage bookings, you have to manage payments, you have to manage the schedule, you have to promote yourself, you have to build your own website, you have to somehow integrate the conference software if you are teaching online. It's a lot. On top of that, you also have to be your own accountant and your own social media manager. And so I've been using multiple apps and services to try and get the best combination of things that work for me, that are functional and that are easy to use. Because one of the things that turned me off in the past is an app that offers it all, but is really difficult to navigate. But still, I signed up for OfferingTree with an open mind, because that's the ideal, right? You want an app that can handle it all, everything that I just named, and maybe things that I hadn't thought of. And honestly, it kind of blew my mind. And the best analogy that I can come up with is, imagine if you time traveled back into the 90s and handed someone a smartphone, and suddenly they don't have to carry their wallet and carry their bus pass and carry their CD player and carry their alarm and carry their keys in some cases, right? It's amazing that you have everything in one place. And that's kind of the feeling that I had when I was being onboarded, because I expected there to be some kind of booking system and scheduling system and maybe keeping track of attendance and memberships. What I didn't expect is that you can literally build a website through OfferingTree. So you don't have to outsource at all, but you can if you want to. You can use different functions and embed it into your existing website. So there is already versatility. The other thing that was really cool is that there's also a point of sales system. So you can sell things online and get people to pick them up in studio. There is also a staff portal. Now, I work for myself, but if you work for a studio, you don't want to be handling every person's classes and bookings and wait lists. And so it's kind of cool that the staff can log in and manage their own stuff. There's also a built-in communication system that can promote certain upcoming events, that can promote any special offers. It's very sophisticated. This is what I mean. Just when you think, wow, that's already way more than I expected, there's more. So from what I know, OfferingTree was originally developed for individual yoga teachers who were struggling to juggle the different aspects of running a yoga business. And then it kept being added to so that it's functional for studios. But the cool thing about it is that you don't have to pay for things that you're not going to be using. So as an individual teacher, I won't need things like the staff portal. So I can choose a plan that reflects that for physical yoga studios, for online yoga studios, for freelance teachers like myself. And on top of that, it was pretty intuitive to use. I mean, I'm glad I had the onboarding call to show me the ropes, but I believe everybody gets that when they sign up. And there's also ready access to customer service, to frequently asked questions, and an AI assistant to help you out through the process. If you want to read a full detailed review, head over to yogatimes.com and be sure to comment if you've had an experience with OfferingTree.